They thought college was too soon for lifelong love, so they scheduled their next date for a little later, 60 months. So crazy. When I told Howard that we should meet again in 5 years to see if we were meant to be together, I thought I was just being practical. My idea was less about romance than hedging our bets. I was only 18 then, a freshman at Cornell, and he was barely 21. We had dated since September and now it was spring. Soon we would be headed back to opposite coasts, he to San Francisco and me to suburban New Jersey. The impending separation was forcing us to reevaluate. Our dorm room conversation went something like this. I think finding the one is a matter of person, place, and time. What if we're both the right person but this is the wrong place and time? We'd miss our chance and regret it. He said, "So, are you saying we should stay together?" I replied, "No. I don't want to marry the first guy I'm serious about. I'm saying, let's give ourselves a second chance. Let's meet in 5 years. I'll be 23 and you'll be 26. We'll see if we want to get back together." Howard agreed. We settled on meeting at the New York Public Library, near the Uptown Lion, at 4 p.m. on the first Sunday in April, 5 years from that spring. We wrote our pledge on a dollar bill, tore it in half, and gave each other the half we'd written on. Meeting in a public place would minimize any unwanted intimacy if things felt awkward. 4 o'clock made sense because we could start with a drink, and if things went well, we could proceed to dinner and go from there. If things weren't going well, we could go our separate ways. The New York Public Library was a sentimental choice. As English majors, we had spent a lot of time around books. And it was an easy landmark to find, one that was likely to still exist in 5 years, unlike a restaurant or bar. Although the first Sunday in April was our original choice, I soon realized that could fall on Easter, and my mother, a firm Catholic, would never abide my heading into New York City that day. We'd be having a family celebration. So Howard and I took back our half-dollar bills, crossed out April, wrote May, and handed them back to each other. And then we failed to break up. In fact, we stayed together that summer and through the whole next school year. It wasn't until the next semester, when he took a leave of absence and lived in Manhattan, that our relationship finally ended. I started seeing someone else, he found out, and that was that. We had 3.5 years before our meeting. I used that time well. I had relationships, flings, crushes. With a few of those men, I wondered, is he the one? For various reasons, the answer was never yes. Please subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on the next episode.